Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Cevo, Season number 6 of SP Revolution 5, joined by ArchaeaDota for Truesight TV. It's going to be Meeperino, Meeperino up against Boreal Esports, and here's Archaea, of course.
There we are.
We've also got Dr. Corporal British with us on stats, a stats man who's been working with us in the chat for a while, but finally still in the game as well. Archaea, how's it going, man?
Oh, pretty good. Excited to see Meeperino and Meeperino play. Even though they don't show up a lot, but you know what? When they do, it's always a fun time.
When they do, it's definitely a very fun time, indeed. They'll actually ban out Axe and Lion, and Troll being banned out by Boreal, which is a little odd, seeing as Boreal has been known for their Troll picks, but they're going to ban it out against the enemy team, rather, because they know the power of it very much, and Juggernaut as well. The spin to win with Lion thrown in, it's going to be the story of your bans right now.
Yeah. Definitely. Actually, all of these bans are so meta-oriented.
Oh, very.
There's no strategy just given up, like, oh, we're going to get our Axe. Everyone hates Axe. It doesn't give anything up for the other team, so I think those are pretty safe first bans from pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
But here's where the pace gets set. Meeperino actually opted to take first pick away. So, I don't know, maybe they'll throw something really funky out here on the table.
Yeah, they definitely wanted to have first pick here rather than side, and Boreal chose the Radiant side. They'll pick Earthshaker first, though. Now, I know their name is Meeperino and Meeperino. Have we seen them pick a Meepo before?
No. I don't...
Like, I don't think we have.
With them. They have to have it at some point, I mean...
Not necessarily.
One game they just didn't care about. Like, guys, you know what would be hilarious? And then they just pick Meepo. Ooh,
I like the combo coming out, though, yeah. Venge Clockwork. This is just a strong isolation duo. Something that's going to deal with Earthshaker and going to say, hey, you can't cast anything. Don't particularly like them picking up their, one of their cores this early, but Clockwork is one of those heroes we don't see in the hard carry role that much.
He's probably
ever
just off lane.
Could be mid
levels. He could be, but
then you're gonna have a greedy offlaner or a very team fight oriented strat.
And normally you don't go melee mid before the other team has their mid isolated, because you're just asking for like a Viper pickup or a Sniper pickup, and then you're just gonna like suck. So it looks like off lane looks a little more viable. I'm actually alright, so you're a pretty well-honored Shadow Fiend player.
I would say so myself, at least. Most people wouldn't, but yeah.
So Shadow Fiend obviously has an easier time on the Radiant than the Dire, because he can just go clean up some stacks in the jungle.
Yeah, he has a bit of an easier time on Radiant. You can do a trick on Dire that is a little, not hard to pull off, but hard to time, where you can actually stack the medium camp and the hard camp at the same time with a raise. Oh. So you turn around, as long as there's not mud golems in the hard camp, or the medium camp, which is the challenge. Like, if a mud golem spawns there, you have to have a support clear it up, you have to take the time yourself to clear it up. Otherwise, you can walk up in between them, throw a raise at the medium camp, turn around and right-click the hard camp, and you can ban both. But they will go for a Razor pickup right now, which can be decent against Clockwork, who wants to kind of put you in a cage match up against, well, yours truly, the Clockwork.
Yeah.
And anyone who can throw missiles in from outside the cage, but I'm not so sure about this.
See, Razor can be a great mid, or he could not.
Yeah.
I think I like the ominous, what are we gonna do, coming from Meepo. They were playing a lot of Centaur today in their scrims. I was watching a couple. Shout out to Starfire. I don't know. I couldn't see that working here, but Tidehunter gonna get banned out pretty quick from Boreal. And Shadow Fiend actually gonna get banned out by Meeperino.
Can't blame them for that either. The Shadow Fiend he's a terrifying hero at the moment, and even though Razor can do okay against him, that doesn't mean he's gonna do that amazing.
Yeah.
You may take well less right-click damage, but he can still turn around and raise you to death very quickly, especially if you're trying to just stay right on top of him.
Nukes out the wazoo, and that's positives, I suppose. You know, now that I think about it, so Cevo Season 6 is winding down to a close, right?
Yeah, it definitely is. We're going into playoffs, and top 8 make it into the bracket. It's a single elimination bracket, so it's teetering on the brink.
I don't think Meeperino's on the brink. I think they're guaranteed not making it. Here, let's go to standings real quick. Sorry about the dead air. They're 15th right now, out of 16th. So, instead of banning out your Earthshaker, you pick the Earthshaker.
5 seconds remaining.
You catch my drift here?
I guess so. I'm not really seeing it.
I just want to see it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Now is the perfect time to do it. Because I don't think there's anything Meeperino can do to get out into the top 10. But I know they might want to take this seriously just for, you know, team growth. Make sure they know. Or maybe they're yelling at each other like, should we do it, guys? Should we do it?
I don't think they're going to pick it. I really don't. I
want to see it so bad.
I don't know.
That's probably not going to happen. But Chen, actually,
I like this. Against Clockwork, it's decent. At least in the early game.
Well, as a Clockwork, you could just build Blade Mail and then not have to worry about that too much.
Yeah.
I know that's what I do. If there's an issue, like, oh, fine, we can play this game all day, Skywrath.
Yeah, Blade Mail can be a nice one. And also, okay, Boreal picking up the Sniper, and Clockwork, a great hero with or against Sniper. If you're with him, you can just zone the enemy hero out for days. You keep the cogs up in front of him, Sniper can sit on the back lines and just say, hey, I can fire shots all day, nobody's touching me. Barely even needs something like a Mask of Madness, because if nobody ever gets close to him,
yeah, he could just shoot.
Who cares?
You just need to get it in quick.
You don't need lifesteal.
Yeah, doesn't need lifesteal.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
5 seconds
So that's expected to be their mid laner, which I think Razor would do fairly well against if they sent Razor mid. Uh-oh.
Queen of
Wow.
Okay, I like this a lot.
Rank.
You want to talk about a hero who can play well against Clockwork. This is one. I mean, he cogs you. That's really cute, bro, but I'm going to blink away. See ya.
Well, not even that. Like, you cog me, fine. I'll kill you and then blink away. Like, if you catch her on one of her bad days, oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah. And she'll get in Sniper's face quickly, too.
Yeah. I like that, because that's Sniper's biggest counter, Blink Dagger, so why not pick hero with a blink? It's like, if you're struggling getting your Battle Fury at a good time at Anti-Mage, just play heroes with built-in cleave.
10 seconds.
Yeah, that was a shot at you, by the way.
Okay, yeah. There's enough.
Okay, alright. Void, I don't... okay, I can see that as a decent threat.
Void Queen of Pain is actually really scary, because Quap has all the time in the world, especially with the new blink. I believe she can actually blink right over the Chronosphere, around there, and,
I should be able to. Yeah, and then...
yeah, she can just take her time, set up the ult, and say, hey, you want a Sonic Wave? Well, I can angle it right here. Where can I catch all 5? Okay.
Yeah, and...
that assumes there's 5 in the Chrono. They're also going to ban out a Viper, and this is kind of the strategy that Boreal and other teams, of course, have been running with the Sniper. It's not just, oh, we pick Sniper. Sniper is good hero. We pick Sniper every pub, win every game. It's, you get Sniper, and you get tanky frontline heroes. Heroes that can protect Sniper. So Chin, to be able to send him back to base in a worst case scenario. You've got Clockwork to zone them out with Cogs, Vengeful Spirit with a swap, Jakiro just to lay down an ice path as soon as you come running at him. And Sniper, again, just sits in the back and
I
hangs
like
out.
the Jakiro pickup actually focuses that pretty well. I mean, Clockwork Cogs combined with Macro Pirate, even just Dual Breath, can lay down some damage since you're forced to stand there for a little bit if you're caught inside the Cogs. So here it is. Do or die. Are we going to see Meepo or no Meepo?
Reserve time.
No Meepo. But Timbersaw, really fun hero to watch anyway. And I like that. I mean, that's going to nullify Clockwork's cog power. Like, even if you catch him out, Timbersaw's just going to like, oh, I'll kill a tree and get out. So I think that offers some really great sustain. And I mean, he can just destroy the jungle for Chen. Absolutely ruin any farm. And he can build a huge amount of space. But that means they're going to have to be running a position 1. Well, okay, position 1 could be taken on by the Timbersaw, but it's going to level off quick. So I think position 1 on Razor sounds a little bit more likely.
Yeah, that's probably going to be our position 1 hero here. It's a little tough to call at the moment.
I can't see them using Queen as Pain as like, you're fully itemized, this is who we need to have to fight.
Razor does do a lot late game, though.
Definitely, and you can go the classic Ags Refresher, take your base.
Yeah, it still works. It's not as great as it was, and I still feel the nerf wasn't that necessary, to be honest. Queen of Pain, though, of course, same kind of deal. You get Ags. They're looking at a mid-game timing here. They're not looking at, okay, late game, we have all this physical DPS, we're all going to have buyback, we're going to wreck. No, they're looking at a Blink In, Echo Slam, Razor Ulti, and Quap. And of course, we have Dr. Corporate British providing us with stats. Of course, I'm Mr. Revolution 5, joined by ArchaeaDota from Truesight TV. You can find us at those Twitter handles on Facebooks and Twitters. Although you'd have to look for SP Revolution 5 Dota.
Well, there's a scary detail we're overlooking here. So you got the Venge, the Jakiro, and the Chen, and all 3 of those are usually supports. What is going to happen to their itemization? Who's going to take the lead?
Okay, something weird is going on with my camera. It won't scroll left to right. It'll only scroll up and down. Like, I can do it with the mouse, okay, but with my...
The production...
Oh, there we go, there we go. I got it now. I don't know what happened, but... By the way, of course, Team Meeperino, very proud of Ariana Grande, it appears.
Yeah,
as you can see here, yeah.
Is that still the picture?
It's still the picture, yeah. Boreal don't have any sultry women adorning their base.
You know...
Queen of Pain's on Team Marino Meeperino's side, too, so they've just got old Sniper and a guy on a horse, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, let's do the introductions right now. I want to do Team Marino Meeperino because they're my dudes. Say what you want. They're just classic. So on the Queen of Pain, we're going to have Starfire. Oh, Starfire. I love Starfire. Going towards the bottom lane, kind of looking to take that off lane position. We've got Menma on the Razor. Still in base, walking on Skywrath. And right below him, Killstreak on the good old Shaker. And then back in base, OWO on the Timberthaw.
Yeah. Then on the Radiant side, we have KVH on the Jakiro. 747 will be on the Sniper. We've got their stand-in, Dewey, proud owner of some sort of decimal system. He'll be on your Vengeful Spirit. Wait, what?
What?
Can we not do this kind of thing? We've got Dewey 725. Apparently a completely different person, or the man with a million fingers on the chin.
Pro players.
I am
That's
confused. Static will also be on your Clockwork. So it's a mid Jakiro?
Seconds to battle.
Static's the team manager, isn't he?
Yeah.
And last game
say.
he stood in for them, he did, well, not stand in, but last time he was playing for them, he actually did a support position. And I think Starfire was also support last time he played for Meeperino, so... Huh. That's what we're gonna call this game. Huh.
Huh.
Yeah. I think, standings real quick. Yeah, Boreal's in 6, so... I mean, they're definitely in a good position to be in going to the playoffs, but securing themselves a little farther ahead is never a bad thing. So Boreal can make something happen in this game, and Meeperino can just make them not get farther ahead. So I don't know. Killstreak setting up in a bit of a sneaky spot down here, and they're actually going to be running an aggressive tri lane.
Yeah, and this ward they've put out is going ahead and seeing pretty much everything they're going to do in the lane. The two Deweys, Chen and Venge, have a 66% win rate. I mean, it just goes to show how protective you're being over your cores these days. KVH getting blocked off and going to have a very bad time here as he gets drained out. And this could be first blood. One more right click could do the job. Oh, they're going to get it.
It's the shaker, yeah.
Yep.
That's what they were going to have kill streak set there for. And they were just waiting for someone to walk in for it.
Yeah, and Dewey under a little bit of fire here. Chin's in the jungle. This is the other thing. When you have a Chin, you're running a very passive, not early game, but extreme early game. So your first 3 minutes of the game, let's say, you're not going to have a tri lane. You're going to have a dual lane, and if things go too badly, Chin might have to go out of the jungle. That's going to be a problem. Another block off, and KVH getting drained right now. Minma with the Arcane Bolt forward. They'll cut down enough trees, it looks like, to break him out, but will he live is the question. He will not. Earthshaker able to get another kill, making it, well, a 2-kill streak for kill streak here.
I think this is a really good laning setup,
problem.
but that trick's not going to work again. Sadly, his little area there has been taken out.
I mean, you could still do that. Sorry, my auto camera kind of moved on me.
There's other ways to do it, but I think now they're going to have the Venge and the Skywrath playing really far back. I'm not sure how Starfire is going to end up working down here against Static. Well, up here, I should say.
Oh, yeah. He'll do okay. Safe lane Quap is... It's not great because you don't get the region you want out of a bottle. But on the other hand, you do get quite a bit of damage. You get a decent amount of levels, especially when you're solo safe lane. And the most important thing is you get your farm. I would expect to see Quap go for something, a very quick Orchid, a very quick Ags, or possibly a very quick Dagon. The Dagon is iffy though.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under
I'm not
attack.
sure why they opted to put Timbersaw mid. Timbersaw can mid, but he seemed like he'd be, like, that goes against basic Dota. Like, how are you going to set up your lanes? Normally you're going to have the Quap mid.
Yeah.
8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 times, and you're going to have Timbersaw in the off lane the rest of the time. A little bit of a switch up, oh well.
I feel like it's mainly for reactive armor. The fact that every time Sniper right-clicks him, and keep in mind, right-click is pretty much all Sniper's got. Sure, Shrapnel is okay now, but it's not amazing. But every time he right-clicks Timber, Timber's like, thanks for the armor, thanks for the regen, I'll be taking that now, see you later, buddy. I'm honestly a little surprised that he's not maxing, like, even putting 2 points in it right now would be pretty beneficial to him, but Chen gonna be moving around in the jungle. There will be a Skywrath Mage rotating around here. They're going to find Earthshaker. Actually net him up. Hit him with the clap. Is there enough damage? It looks like there is not, unless a miracle happens, and it's not going to happen.
Barely making it out. It was a good job from Killstreak. He waited for the stun from the Centaur, and then left as fast as he could. Actually, I hear a magic missile somewhere. Oh! Right there, Skywrath Mage walking into somewhere he shouldn't be. He's just gonna get taken down solo by Dewey.
Yeah, and Dewey's sitting on 1,000 gold practically here. Probably gonna look for boots, but definitely a nice boon to the early game farm. Quap's safe lane has only been run in less than 1% of games in the entirety of Dota, with a measly 25% win rate.
Ooh.
It does take a very specific strat. And usually a team will just go aggressive against a Queen of Pain, and things will get ugly really quick. Now, this game, I don't think that's going to be the case at all. However, of course, you can already see she's getting some extra regen going. What's on this courier? It's a bottle, so she is still forced to go for the bottle. Timbersaw with the bottle and and Arcane Boots, which he's not doing bad at all. Queen of Pain actually leading last hits at the moment. Boreal not getting off to the start they want, but here we go. Dewey harassed out by a Arcane Bolt to make this very anticlimactic and awkward for me.
Here we go, Dewey! Not doing anything.
Oh, but mid lane we're going to see Sniper. I believe that was a headshot proc onto the Timbersaw. I think we're going to see a nerf to Sniper's headshot proc chance next match. Even if it just... Well, it's not really RNGs. It's a 40% chance.
I mean, still,
2 out of 5 times it works.
Yeah, and then 3 out of 5 it doesn't. However, I think it would have been a little bit differently. It would have been a little bit different if that headshot proc didn't go. Because how much damage? Actually, you know what? It's only 15 damage. You're right.
Yeah. It has 100% proc rate no matter what it says. Yeah, that sounds about right.
British answering the real questions.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Timbersaw, he's doing fine for himself here. He'll be rushing the Bloodstone, I'm almost sure. And surprisingly enough, he's ahead of Sniper by 1 CS. Now, he's behind by a few denies, which is going to hurt him more than Sniper because he's much more XP reliant, in my opinion. Sniper already sitting on his phase boots. Oh, and Static coming into the river right now. He'll actually clog up Timber, who will pull himself out of there and save himself. Static missing the hook shot.
Yeah, that's not what you wanted to do, and that's something we kind of talked about when they picked up the Timbersaw, that they're not going to...
Action bot lane, though. Great. KVH getting drained out. He'll throw out an Ice Pass. Skywrath Mage going down on the other end. KVH on the run here. 112 damage. Poof, gone for you. And ArchaeaDota on the run. He'll throw out a dual breath. One more right click will do the job. Dewey trying to make a trade here. Can he find it? It doesn't look like he can. Not just yet. One more right click will do the job. He will be able to find it, but Killstreak gonna box him in here under his own tower. Back on the home turf for Dewey. He'll throw out some armor reduction, so a little bit of more damage coming out Killstreak's way, who actually has picked up a bottle as well. Interesting choice for the Earthshaker. Sniper rotates in here. Killstreak trying to TP out. Not gonna make it. It's a triple kill for Dewey. Exactly.
And it's not done yet.
Oh well, coming in here. Is it an ultra kill for Dewey even?
An ultra revenge. No, Sniper
nope.
Steal it.
The classic Sniper, of course, but
classics. Oh my gosh, a triple revenge.
Very well played by Dewey there. The jukes around and whatnot. I thought he was dead at one point, and he was far from it. He has as many kills plus assists as he has last hits at this point. And there's no stats for support Vengeance that get triple kills 7 minutes in, except in pubs where somehow people like that get fed. Yeah.
You know, we can accredit that to excellent plays by Dewey. We also have to accredit that to just like Killstreak. Come on, man.
Yeah. Diving a little too deep, getting greedy, and not working out too well.
He was there for a good 30 seconds dancing in the trees. This is unfortunate. Actually, it looks like Static could be on the butt end of a gank here. Yeah,
he's going to be going down pretty easy.
Yeah. He's going to take this kill.
A stun comes out, though, but he'll be dead anyway. Timbersaw there to catch him. And there is a Null Talisman dropped here. Starfire probably could have found the kill if he'd done that. He's trying to get the most out of his bottle, but... Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say, if you have a better mana pool, like, if you use the mana without having your Null Talisman, and you regen the mana without having your Null Talisman, then it doesn't actually do anything. You want to make sure you have the most int you can when you use it, so you're using a smaller percentage of the mana. I just want to throw that out there. It didn't make sense to me why I was doing that, but Killstreak gonna get hit with some armor reduction and a net coming out from Chin just to keep him nearby. Test of faith, and his faith has been rewarded as Chin takes down the Killstreaker. OWO limping away from the fight right now. 961 in the bank. I'd assume this is going to be him working on Bloodstone next. Only about 300 to go on the, there.
We'll see a Revo item coming out here in a little bit if that's what he's going for. Might as well pick it up early. Down the bot lane, Global Heal having to come out from Chen, and that's not even going to make enough space. Dewey could be in some trouble here. Menma...
Well, that Dewey will be okay.
Kiro, the Macro Pyre really kind of making him rethink that whole gank strategy, but Menma's still playing pretty deep for all that lack of health.
Meanwhile, Sniper getting jumped on mid lane. Skywrath Mage does go down, and Timbersaw on the run. Susie just saying, hey, you can get in my face all you want, buddy, but I'll shoot right back at you.
Yeah. I'd like to point out, during that whole time I had a giant lag spike and was doing play-by-play because I didn't hear you doing it, so that was interesting. Did you guys hear me do that?
Oh, you were casting that too? Yeah, we didn't get anything.
I didn't hear you, so I was like, well, in that case, down the bot lane.
Hey, at least it didn't work out both ways. And Static actually catching Timbersaw. He'll get stuck here. Tried to Timber Chain away, but only Timber Chain himself to the edge of Clockwork's cage there. A haste rune for Clockwork. Starfire looking for one. Not going to find it right now. 1,300 gold up on him. I'm interested to see what this item pickup is going to be, because as soon as you get that, this tells you how Team Marino and Meeperino want to play out this game. If it's an Axe, it's pure aggression. If it's a Dagon, it's we just want to kill your sniper hundreds of times. If it's an Orchid, it could kind of be either. And if it's a BKB, it's we lost, boys, because we're being too passive.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
a lot of ways it can go. I'm not sure who's going to base.
Chin, and he's bringing his army with him.
Oh, okay. Chen Army.
I haven't casted as much Chin, or played that much Chin, so it's like, what does that sound? What is going on, huh?
It's teleporting someone to base, and it's like, who needs a teleport?
Yeah, meanwhile, 747 in need of a teleport here, even though he may not be able to find it. Having the courier bring him out of Mask of Madness, grazes himself with the ult, and actually takes down the Timbersaw there, even though he goes down himself. Very well worth it as Starfire gets away with the kill. Both sides making a pretty even trade there, although the courier did go down. Sniper not losing any gold for the most part off that engagement, but not gaining much either.
Oh, it looks like walking could be the next gank. Static aiming to get a kill on that. Hookshot's not up, and walking's well within power range, so all should be said and done. However, Chen Army, they're ready to push.
Yeah, it's pushing time for Chin and Jakiro in the mid lane. We've got Liquid Fire coming out from him. Of course, he's maxed that first so that he gets the most push power for his money, or for his skill points, whichever way you look at it. There'll be a tornado coming up here as well. We aren't going to be in Kansas for long, folks. Well, actually, we may be, as the Earthshaker has stopped another force of nature from coming in. Yeah. But a macro power coming out, it'll at least clear the creep wave and force OWO out of his comfort zone. Sniper coming in here, he throws down a shrapnel just to slow him down, and enough damage to come through as well. OWO, one more hit will do the job. Sniper able to help Chin get the kill there, or other way around anyway. And kill streak on the run, double damage up on him, but not much he can do without that Echo Slam, and he is still just level 5, 12 minutes in. It's not going to be easy.
While we were watching that fight, Starfire actually pulled the pick on Dewey. And that's a dominating streak on Avenge. It just got lost. So we'll see how far Starfire gets towards that Orchid. Already has one Oblivion Staff up, and looks like one tier 2 to fall also. Chen Army's ready to go.
And this can be a great team fight item as well, because it can help you get those pickoffs, kind of reduce the hero's HP, as they'll take 30% more damage. KVH getting sent back to the base just in time there. 57 HP up on him, and he's only going to be about 800 gold away from that Yules, which will pretty much be the go sign for Boreal. Now keep in mind, Starfire can still blink away from the Yules, since his blink isn't disabled by any damage. And Timber can still possibly Timber Chain.
Yeah. Well, Revo's so unperfect. I'm kidding.
Sorry, had a late night last night.
Ooh.
No, I just, like, stayed up late because I couldn't sleep.
Well, fine.
Revo does not need coffee. You do not want to see Revo on coffee. I'm ADHD anyway.
Oh, man.
Okay, let's take a look at the net worth, though. As actually Killstreak will come in here. They throw out a Fissure, and Clockwork aim the hookshot is not going to hit it, as actually nice cogs coming out there to split the team. Echo Slam off on one. Dewey trapped in here, but able to make the trade as he trades down 1 for 1, but with 2 ults going down. Shin falling on the back end of the fight. They'll try to farm his creeps, but Sniper, he's well protected. They can't even see him. And if you can see him, you might be already dead, as 2 more fall in his wake. And yes, I know that's a Riki line, but 747 not done here at all. He's going to actually be picking up a Yasha. There'll be a Shrapnel coming out. Won't actually hit on Starfire, as he'll be able to blink on past it with that new-ish Queen of Pain range.
Ish.
It's not that new anymore, but
part of Chen Army representative ready to push this top tier 2. And that's the aggression they're looking for. I mean, Boreal, they've got a little bit more room currently, because this is where Meeperino is supposed to be on point. They draft their heroes with this time period in mind, so Boreal's doing very nice.
And they're running out of time quickly. If they don't make something really big happen in the next 3 or 4 minutes, their lineup's probably going to fall off. Do see Static just controlling the courier there, keeping an eye on him. There'll be a Sin back on the creep, and it'll actually make it away. It's, I hate to break it to you, Chen. This Centaur He is not long for this world. Just wait. Here it comes.
A heal from base.
Nope, Arcane Bolt. Here we go. Oh, it lived for a second.
Oh, he got another one.
No, it did live for a second, but
Yeah, he used Holy Persuasion and it killed that one.
Oh. Okay.
Well, why did it... I'm trying to see if he has any other little...
It must have been the heal aura on the... Okay. Well, we don't have to worry about it right now. Meanwhile, Starfire dominating, taking down the Jakiro. The Yules appears to have not been used there. And if I'm not mistaken, you can purge off Shadow Strike as well as Orchid from yourself. This is one of the reasons we haven't seen many Orchid pickups this patch. Once heroes have a Yules, it's like, oh cool, you silenced me? Well, how about I spin around twice in the air and you can't hit me anyway, and then the silence is gone. Now Dewey, not going to be so lucky, can't turn around and throw that stun he was looking for, and Queen of Pain just waiting for him on the high ground with that blink. There is a bit of pure damage going her way. Won't be enough to kill her off, however. She's not going to face the army of Chin here. Static, meanwhile, on the mid lane, in a bigger team fight, on a killing spree, and with 100 health to spare, Mimmo will throw out the static field to finish him off. They throw out the Ice Path as well as the Yules, maybe a little early on the Ice Path there, as KVH slows him down a bit, manages to get away, and Sniper on the run here, hit with a hard fissure. But Chin coming in with the creeps, Starfire with the silence there, gonna run on him, and static field as well as Scream of Sonic Waving Pain. Gonna go down as 3 fall for Boreal. Only 1 to go down from Team Arena Meeperino. The mobility in this lineup is really kicking in. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. Boreal managed to pick up the kills despite the miscommunication there.
Yeah, and this is gonna be a tower push for them. Chen's not alive. Does he have... Yeah, he's got the whole army there, though.
Yeah, all 4 of them.
Wow.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
That's actually pretty scary. I mean... Boreal
Especially
right now has a ton of disable. Just so much. They've got Venge, and Venge is only 1 target, but Jakiro can get almost everybody. And then you've got 2 stomps and a net from Chen. Like, that's just ridiculous.
It's a ton of damage, really. Also, Boreal's static has now picked up Blade Mail, and against a burst damage focused lineup right here, or just against a Skywrath Mage in general, Blade Mail is one of the better things you can get. Simply because most of these heroes are glass cannons. Queen of Pain, not much help. She is going Ags, or possibly late Scotty, which I don't care for, and actually, he's going to blink him right now. Throw out a Scream, 747 on a killing spree as he takes down the Skywrath Mage. Swap off from the Vengeful Spirit, nicely done. 2 people caught in the macro power. The Venge will take down Queen of Pain. Excuse me. And Sniper actually goes down, but gets right back up. Minma trying to take down Dewey. Not going to be able to do the job, it looks like, as Sniper will be able to take him down, despite that. Saberstall, though, finding a kill on Venge in the mid lane, has actually picked up his Blink Dagger now instead of the Bloodstone. And Static not looking great. Now, British is telling us that 5 tower disadvantage 20 minutes into the patch have a 6.2% win chance. It's still done. I wouldn't say it's TI4 quite all over again, but it's not looking great. Oh dear. Meeperino losing the Timbersaw yet again. No Blade Mail even used there from Clockwork. A Sniper, he'll pick up his Sanj and Yasha, and it's fighting time now. He's basically brought a gun to a Dota fight. It was Headdress Aura. That was what we were not seeing there. Drag and drop, thank you.
Headdress Aura. What?
From the Chin to keep the Centaur alive like 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah, that was where we were so confused about how the creep lives and then didn't live. I'm still not sure how it died afterwards, but I'm assuming the other Centaur somehow killed it. Anyways,
Yeah,
no big deal. You betrayed our house. Now you must die. In the middle of the street. Yeah. Anyways.
Well, back to this Dota game.
We digress.
Jakiro is actually super farmed. 3rd in net worth.
I'm sorry, Archaea. Every time you say something, it's like team fight. And speaking of which, Static got a hook shot in, kill streak. Under a lot, can't get the fissure off. Is going to have no impact this team fight thanks to Static and his Blade Mail, which kept him out of harm's way. Walking in a lot of trouble. He won't be walking long as he's going to be on the sidelines for a good 30 seconds here. Timbersaw able to throw out the Chakram to slow them down, but a Centaur warding them off a bit as they will be taking down this tower. Shakiro's Liquid Fire doing tons of work here. And another tower going down to the Radiant. There's a nice swap off from Dewey just to keep his teammates in check here. And a stun out onto Minma. It won't do too much seeing as there was a slow back out on Dewey, but they've spotted out Starfire, who is in the danger zone right now. Needs to blink away.
He should be fine.
Okay, he's actually going to blink toward creeps and farm. A little bit of a greedy move here, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it isn't TI4 finals.
And now we turn.
I was at TI4 and I was like, yay, these are great. No, they're not. Like, I remember I was like trying to find hype in the games. It was sad. The only game that was really good was the one where Moo played Puck, and oh my goodness. Static, though, getting jumped on in the mid lane. Blade Mail will come through, and it'll do a lot of return damage back to the Timbersaw. In fact, so much that he'll be forced back. Clockwork grazed by the Mystic Flare. It won't be quite enough to bring him down, though. Team Marino Meeperino just need one big opening here. If they can get this Ags up for Queen of Pain, I'd say in the next 3 minutes, they have a shot. However, she's still 1,400 gold away from that, and it's not looking too great. Okay?
Yes.
But that was your opening, but it's all good.
Dang it. Missing it.
Oh dear. 100% win rate.
In 32 games, that's actually
A decent sample size,
yeah, that's scary.
I want to see if Team Marino Meeperino can find some way to turn this around. The problem is, their push is only really from maybe Razor, maybe Queen of Pain with Ags, but even now,
she can do decent damage with just Scream of Pain.
Yeah, and with the pure damage now on Ags, it's not as good to push with. She is definitely committing toward that, though. Still 800 gold to go, so
she's got a little bit more. Actually, Starfire gonna get caught out here down by KVH. Blink away. Not quite much more KVH can do besides right click and
trying to tread toggle. Oh, we'll be able to blink away though.
Very close.
His blinks off cooldown again. He will be able to get to the rune, bottle up the bounty, and make enough of an impact. And KVH looking desperately for an ice path, but blinks onto the cliff, and that was the last we heard of Jakiro for now. Anyway,
he's just gonna sit there and think about it for a little bit.
You're in timeout, Jakiro. Think about what you've done.
Look, Shen Army Depot, and it's ready to go.
Yeah, and actually, oh, they're just gonna kind of wave at each other in the hallway there. Not even gonna engage on the bot lane. Clockwork, though, sitting 1,000 gold from his own Ags. I mean, these two heroes have come out of the game not looking quite that even. I mean, Orchid's a much more expensive item than Blade Mail is, but still managing to do quite a lot. And
yeah, I think this is a really good spot for Boreal to be. And I mean, if you look at the net worth, it tells the same tale. 10k going towards the way of Boreal. XP, not quite there yet. A little closer to the realm of possibilities. But 4-step up on Venge, that's a mobile Venge is actually really scary. You've got the swat that does so much damage. Actually, this smoke's gonna put it into a bit of initiation on 747.
yeah, lots of magic damage coming his way. He'll actually stand in the Mystic Flare long enough for Queen of Pain to take him down with a Soul Burn Static. With the Blade Mail up, didn't get much damage done back to him, but was able to keep himself alive in the fight long enough. 2 heroes down, both supports for your Dire team. They did take down the big guns, though, in more ways than one. They took down the Sniper. And Minma on the run here, gonna just TP out. Will he get stomped on? He can't. It's not off cooldown for either Centaur at the moment. And Quap, now with the Aghanim Scepter up, unfortunately, though, already used her ult in the fight, so won't be getting that Ag's ult for quite a while.
Yeah, she's got a little bit to wait before that's gonna come out. 90 seconds. It's not too terrible. We're not gonna see a high ground push just yet. Gonna have to wait for Roche to be up, and timer isn't even decided yet. So I don't know. After that fight, Meepo's just getting deeper in the hole. Finally. Over that 10k hole.
The one bright spot for them in that fight was that they were able to bring down Sniper, and Sniper doesn't appear to be making too much item progression. I'm assuming there's something on the courier, and of course there is. There's 2 ultimate orbs. It's going to be the Eye of Scotty, the Eye of the Sniper, the Eye of the Tiger even. Okay, maybe not the third one, but you get my drift.
That's gonna secure this just a little bit farther, and ruining the mobility from Razor and Timbersaw. I mean, holding those two heroes in place like that is just too good. A lot to offer from Anayascani, but he still has a decent bit to farm.
Yeah,
Well,
he'll be
then
getting
he's
it
gonna
pretty
have to get rid of
soon.
Mask of Madness.
No, he won't. It works on range tiers. Remember. We made that mistake the other week, and chat got really mad. I thought they were going to grow their own Mask of Madness, and they would just make a mold of their face and send it to us and say, this is a Mask of Madness, see how angry I am.
This is mad.
Yeah. Keep in mind, Chin, you know, when the tomato's not being used in the jungle, it makes a great house pet. And who better to have a house pet than Roche?
Yeah.
Unfortunately for him, though, the Hellbear Smasher, it's got some sharp teeth. It's away. It's here while Roche is away. We don't know. 10k gold deficit in 25 minutes has a 7.5% win rate. It ain't looking too good. Oh, Meepo digging a hole. I got you there.
Digging it deep.
Yeah, and speaking of Meepo, Mimma gonna be forcing Mech up here. Can't quite get away from Static. He can turn around and hit him now. He actually stole 168 damage. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't turn around. And a hook shot going out, not gonna connect this time. Minma, very low HP, but gonna retreat to the base right now.
Look at all these wards from Team Reno Meeperino.
Yeah, we'll just take a quick look at Dire Vision. They actually spotted out one of the wards right there, I believe.
Do they?
Wait. No, they don't. I was wrong. But, yeah. Meeperino have their whole mid lane warded up. They're not going to get jumped from anywhere, so they think. Unfortunately, there's a Clockwork who has an Axe.
Yeah,
And he can pop out anywhere. They're actually going to see him pop out on the mid lane, as well as Sniper. They're going to know something's up here. Sniper doesn't know that he's been seen, I'm assuming. By the way, big shout out to Volvo for finally making it so that we really see what Team Reno Meeperino sees at that point.
Yeah. Well, now they're focusing on defense. They're actually turtling and really hoping they could take the fight they need and push super hard. Try to take a tier 1 that's not denied.
The problem is, this lineup doesn't scream turtle. Like, if there was a Medusa instead of a Razor, I'd say, yeah, they can turtle all day. Let's go. Let's turtle.
Actually,
if there was
going to be a little offensive. You see the drawing, they're going to wrap around. Right there's what they're saying.
Oh, I missed that, but yeah, the smoke definitely telling the story here. As all 5 of them grouped up looking for the fight. And there's actually a callback. The pause. I mean, hey, better to pause before the fight than during the fight. That's what I say in this exact situation sometimes.
Sometimes.
Better not to pause at all is the real thing.
But I guess if you have to. You know, it's actually maybe the perfect time for them to take Roche. The Hellbear is about to be recalled, and then look at Roche timer. That's very close. Very seconds. They just have to get in there and watch it spawn.
Sharpshooting with an extra eye. I've Scotty has been bought in 9.4% of 6.83 games. Oh, on Sniper. Okay, yeah. With a 60% win rate compared to a 58% win rate without. Hey, every little bit does help, indeed. And that 2% can make a big deal. Again, though, while we've got a second, big shout out to the viewers. All
Definitely.
106 of you. No, that's fine. That's fine, British. It's not your fault, man. I can't read, and I'm getting sleepy. I'll be honest here.
It was gonna get messed up anyway.
We're lucky I can, like, read words and form sentences at this point. Or any point, for that matter. By the way, guys, we are going to bring the stream down briefly after this. There is another game at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Time. That is in an hour and 15 minutes about from when you guys hear this. So, set your clocks. Don't forget that there's no daylight savings time going on. But in the meantime, do we know if he's going to live or not? He is. Now we know.
Oh, hold on, Meeperino. That was a big misplay from the Shaker.
He blocked him off entirely, yeah. But, meanwhile, Boreal are going to take advantage of this situation. They're actually going to be able to take down Roche. I do want to see, though, briefly here. We don't have any more smokes on the side of Meeperino. And there's not any on their person. There's not any sitting in the base. There may be one on the courier. Nope. Nope.
Do or die.
There's no smokes for 5 minutes, I want to say.
Alright, so
yep,
no
5 minutes, 8
offense.
seconds. They can't get a gank off that easily. They're going to have to get a really lucky pick off, or they're going to have to rely on Boreal to make a mistake. And a mistake for Boreal at this point could be very costly.
This is going to be full turtle. Hoping just to grab some traction. And you know what? I think Timbersaw can make their job just a little bit easier, but oh my gosh. 747 doesn't even need to get close.
Yeah, he's just going to sit back, take the tower down. If he misses a couple, that's okay. He's got good attack speed anyway. And he'll actually be going what looks like a BKB now.
Yeah. Well,
he needs it. I mean, against Skywrath, Queen of Pain, Earthshaker, you generally are going to get a BKB as your first item. But he's, again, relying on the team to kind of zone them out for him. He doesn't want to have to build BKB because that means he's actually getting jumped on. The Clockwork Hookshot, unfortunately, gonna miss. He does have the Aghanim Scepter, but there's your Echo Slam. It's gonna catch quite a few. There's a silence out on 747. Clockwork melting quickly as well. Earth's, or Macro Power coming out as well. Susie retreating, trying to get a few shots off in the meantime. Kill streak going down to Chin, it looks like. And the turnaround on the Razor gets a Yule's off and a Ice Path as well. Mimma getting jumped on to Sniper. They're able to bring him down. Queen of Pain takes down the Chin on the back line, but is going to be falling herself as she buys out a BKB, forfeiting her buyback as well. There's a swap off onto the Timbersaw. Try to connect an Ice Path. Don't quite do it. He walks around it. And Meeperino hanging on for dear life at this point, but 747 still standing strong. Will get jumped on by a silence, but already Skywrath is down. Mimma, Olo, they're on the run now, or, well, Mimba's on the crawl, rather, as he goes down to Susie with the double kill. This game has been cracked wide open, Archaea, and I'm not sure if Meeperino have anything else in him.
I think GG is going to be called here in just a little bit. If not, Sniper's just going to break the base and continue on his mosey way. All tier 2's down, yeah, just take all 3 racks, so they're not going to call GG right now.
Only Timber has buyback available. And on Radiant, we've got Jakiro and Vinge. Sniper, of course, buying out his BKB in the past few moments. And he doesn't even really need it. He takes down Earthshaker. Earthshaker barely got to live. He was so young. But only the good die young. And, well, in this case, the good are not going to be too victorious, it looks like, unless a miracle happens. Or they un-GG. Because it has been called GG well played, coming out from Meeperino's Owo. Overall, Meeperino really missed their timing, I think. I feel like Ag's first on Quap would have been a lot better than the silence, seeing as you've already got a silence on Skywrath. I mean, that's my personal opinion. Anything else you'd like to add, Archaea?
I think it was a great job by Boreal. And, believe it or not, Jakir was a core this game.
Yeah, he really played it out well.
BKB, and I think that was a pretty safe decision, and it actually really paid off for him. He's second highest level on the team.
I mean, you can just see where all the farm went. Everyone on Boreal's team is about 300 GPM except Sniper, who's about 700. And of course, thank you for joining us with Truesight TV. This is SP Revolution 5, myself. You can find me at Twitter and Twitch under those. You can find me on Facebook at SP Revolution 5 Dota. ArchaeaDota. I don't believe you have a Facebook page set up, do you?
Not for Archaea.
We should get you up on that. Twitter. Yep. But Twitter, of course, ArchaeaDota. And Truesight TV on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, MySpace, Fiverr, and Tinder. Yep. And Dr. Corporal British, of course, on stats, our wonderful stats man, providing us with a lot. We will have another game coming up in just about an hour and 12 minutes. Hopefully it is. Let me see. Let me get the teams. Black Sheep versus Hot Hands Warmers. Hot Hands Warmers, I think is actually how it says, right?
Yes, I think so.
So yeah, we appreciate everybody coming out. Don't forget to hit the follow button before you go. And that's about it. Archaea, will you be able to join me for the second game or no?
I suppose I could. I was hoping Renessa would be like, yeah, let's cast, yeah. But if not, I will be there. Your faithful right-hand man.
I will see if that's possible. Of course, I'm not sure. If all else fails, I can solo cast, so no big deal.
Oh, no, I won't let you do that. But we'll
all right.
see how it goes. All right,
we'll see how it goes.
Revo's going to be back, definitely.
Yep. It's Truesight TV, signing off.